Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's March 7th, 2025. Looking out at Savior's Peak with some nice looking south facing slopes there to be had for corn skiing this weekend. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, we ask that you help keep it a free product by donating a few bucks. And looking out at the weekend outlook, we have mostly sunny skies with increasing temperatures each day. Gonna have some good freezes this weekend and nice weather. Sunday, we're gonna start out with some clouds, but it looks like they are gonna decrease as a little system doesn't really do much, just blows in some cloud cover. So pretty high and dry and looking like a nice weekend. Looking at the backcountry breakdown, corn is back in. That snowstorm that came through was really a big upset. We only picked up like 1, maybe 2 inches, 3 inches in really favorable spots. I probably have to walk pretty far to get to. So I'm guessing today the Souths are going to have just a little bit of new on there, making it ski like cream cheese when those temperatures finally warm up and the sun comes out, which might be later in the day for those warmer temperatures. But tonight we're gonna have some great overnight freezes. I think that's just gonna set up Saturday for like the best day to go out and corn ski, get maybe on a big south facing objective, watch those temperatures, watch that snow as it starts to thaw out and get towards the cuffs of your boots. Make sure you get off of those slopes. Sunday is going to start out with some clouds with less of an overnight freeze. So I don't think corn's out by any means, but I think Saturday is just looking like the best day so far. And then if you're still out there looking for powder like me, you can find dry snow above 7,500 feet where that rain crest is on north-facing slopes. The higher you get up, the more wind affected it's going to be. So it's kind of like a sheltered mid-elevation slope you're looking for. And looking at temperatures, we are in the 20s, even 30s over in the Wood River side. Pretty cold in the Sanley Basin, down in the teens. We got some light cloud cover over the Pioneers as that system is still tracking to the east, but it's looking pretty sunny everywhere else. And here's looking at the satellite reel. You can see those light blues or those stratus, low-hanging clouds, little valley fog to the south. As that low departs to the east, we have high pressure to our left, and then that low up in Alaska eventually is going to break off into a closed low. Webb is very much looking like they want spring to come out with some birdseed on their snow stake. And let's look at some future models because not really much is happening in the next few days. So we have this area of low pressure moving over. The oranges are going to be that nice high pressure ridge that's going to be overhead throughout the weekend. And then you can see that low just turned into a closed low, moving down the coastline. It was looking like that this was going to bring us in some weather. We might get something out of it, but it's moving kind of a little further south. So we might just get a little bit of clouds, maybe a little bit of a sputter on Tuesday. But really Tuesday night into Wednesday is when this bigger system comes down the coastline in this big, another big low pressure system, but this is going to set us up way better with some southwest flow coming off of it. So it's looking like all snow all day Wednesday and Thursday as this thing moves overhead. And then on the back end of this, probably going to have a cold front coming through because the temperatures are going to dip quite a bit with that. And we'll have some continued snow into the weekends with that. So let's look at that on, we'll start out with Galena Summit here. You could see it's maybe get some snow here on Tuesday, but really not amounting to anything till Tuesday night. Hoping for that 311 snow start, so we can have a 311 week layer out there. We'll see if that happens for 311 day. Any 311 fans out there? So Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be getting snow and could pile up to about 15 inches on Galena Pass, which would be awesome. And then we got a little low before it keeps trickling in through the weekend. So long term, looking like a couple feet. This changed quite a bit since the last time we had the forecast. Monday and Tuesday we're looking like we were going to get something out of that close low, but it looks like it's just going to be hanging in too far south. Now with this low pressure system, starts on Tuesday. You can see the temperatures are dropping each day until it finishes on Friday. So this is kind of a great stability wise. This is a good storm to have because it's starting out warm and finishing cold. So hopefully that bonds pretty well. We do have a bunch of layers of facets out there, which I imagine will just keep fastening out there because that's what we do here in Idaho with high pressure. And Titus is looking like just a little bit more snow out of it, 16 inches. So it is going to matter with elevation. I didn't look at the sawtooth with this. Imagine, okay, yeah, it's even a little bit less because this is going to be more of a South Valley storm coming in from the southwest. Yeah, and just kind of future forecasts, if you're still hanging in out there, we're going to have basically cooler temperatures and wetter temperatures throughout the month of March. So below average for temperatures, above average for snowfall. So it's looking like a good month for some spring storms.